Guys, this video is probably going to piss a lot of people off. This is something that has been bothering me for such a long time that really needs to be talked about because it's such a social norm. I teach that whatever everybody is doing, you should probably do the exact opposite if you don't want to be average. There's this really nice philosophy that if you are content and you're happy with what you have, then you're not going to overspend on things. You're going to be very grateful for what you have. Everybody seems to believe that, yet very, very few people actually apply that to their personal life. And it's crazy. It drives me nuts. Some of the people that I really respect and care about are the people that really truly walk the way they talk. Not the people that say, yes, you should be content and you should be present and you should do all these great fancy things, but they aren't the ones doing that. Don't listen to those people. I'm a big believer in whatever the average person is doing, you should do the exact opposite. If everybody's jumping off the cliff, you should maybe stand back a little bit. That's the philosophy that I use to live my life, and that's the philosophy I use for everybody. I recommend that if you want to have abnormal results, you have to do abnormal things. So the reason I am dissing on car payments today is because car payments are so normal. We have such a love affair with cars. And it's crazy because cars are the number one thing that people invest their money in that goes down in value. Your car is not going to make you money unless it's a collectible car, which I guarantee you is not what you're putting your money into. Your car is not going to make you money. Your car is designed to go down in value because car companies are so smart that they know that we have this crazy love affair. So you'll hold your car for 3 years and then you will sell it and you will try to upgrade your car. Crazy, simply crazy. It gets you from point A to point B. That's it. We have convinced ourselves that you have to have a nice car. So when you pull up at the light next to the person next to you, they can look over and be like, dang, that's a nice car. At the end of the day, that's why we buy nice things, is because we try to impress others. And it's ridiculous. I personally have not had a car payment in over 8 years. The average car payment is $471. $471. That is your retirement. What happens is people think that I have to get a new car or even a newer car because older cars just aren't. They're just not dependable. They're not reliable. Well, I totally disagree 1000%. I have had the same exact car for 8 years. My car is a 2001 Toyota Celica. It does the job, but I will guarantee you that car is probably the most dependable thing I have ever owned in my life. I trust that car with everything. I maintenance it. I make sure my tires are rotated. I do all of the things that you have to do. And guess what? That car still ticks to this day. All of that time, I'm not making a car payment. I am saving money like crazy. That amount, that $471 over 8 years, that a little tiny amount by itself, that has given me $45,216. $45,000 just for making one little choice. It's a contentment issue. It's not that we need something that's reliable and dependable. If that were the case, we would buy very well within our means, and we would just get something that gets us by, that's maybe not the prettiest thing, but is extremely reliable. That's not what's going on here. We are trying to impress people. We want a nice car because we think a nice car makes us look rich. Cars go down in value drastically. If you want to be rich, don't waste your money on a damn car because that's not going to get you there. There's a quote that I really love by Plato, and the quote is, "The greatest wealth is to live content with little." That is such a good financial quote because if you are living very, very frugally, you will be able to bank up a lot more money and you can invest a lot more money, and therefore you're going to become a millionaire a lot quicker. It's not just about getting to that $1 million worth. That's not what life should be about. It's important, but the reason it is important is because when you get to that level, you can help so many people. And you cannot do that if you're wasting stupid money on car payments that are going to drop like a rock just so you can impress somebody at the stoplight. Think about these little decisions because had I invested that $471 over 8 years, put that into an account that earns about 10%, I would have earned $216,000 in 20 years from doing nothing, from just living and driving a lesser car for the time being. And we really have to break this cycle of payments. Working and living just so you can make a payment is no way to live. That's a crappy way to live, and it will keep you oppressed, and it will not let you grow to be your best self. Thank you so much for watching. If you've liked this video, please like it and share it with all of your friends. And if you would like more free advice that I only share with my digital family, go on over to whitneyhansen.com and subscribe to the newsletter. Remember, if you want abnormal results, you have to do abnormal things. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next Thursday.